Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin' With Web Show. I'm GW Pomichter. Thanks for logging on and tuning in. If you haven't done it yet, hit subscribe. Come back over and over and over again. See some of these most fantastic authors, artists, creators of all kinds. We are here in Tampa, Florida at the Beach Babes Book Blast 2016, and we're hanging with Megan C. Smith, a contemporary romance author, the creator of Expired Regrets and Secret Regrets. Thanks for hanging with us, Megan.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, so where do we start? Let's Expired Regrets.
Okay, yes.
I'm sensing a theme.
I'm sensing a theme,
yes.
It's one of those, I'm a true champion of live every day to the fullest.
Okay.
You get one life, so make it worth your while. So that's entirely what this book is about, is a couple that want to be together, but timing just hasn't checked itself in, and it's about continuing to live your life and letting life bring what it's going to bring for you.
Now, are these books part of a series?
They are. So they are the Regret series. Book 1 and Book 2 are out, with Book 3 coming.
Nobody wants a series of regrets. We don't even want one.
It's more about letting those regrets go and not having them.
That's fantastic, really is. And what are we looking at here?
So this is Expired Regrets. This is Book 1.
Okay.
So it's the one that kicks it off. The street team for my gals that read have dubbed it Tissues and Tequila. It's the book that's going to make your heart wrench and the tears just pour out of you.
So have the bottle of wine ready.
Exactly, yeah.
Have it ready.
Wine, box of
of tissues.
And you're set to go.
A little bit of chocolate.
Yes.
Never hurts to have some chocolate,
Never
right?
hurts to have some
Okay.
chocolate.
How are readers responding?
The readers have loved it. They really have. Once they get past that initial shock of the tears, when they didn't realize that they were coming in for that tearjerker, it's one of those, it's just...
You take such glee in
really-
that misery that they're feeling.
I feel like as an author, I want to pull on your heartstrings, whether it's that unending love that makes your heart soar, or it's that gut-wrenching tear streaming. And I probably do lean a little bit more towards the tear streaming. I want you to feel it. I want it to stick with you. So
you're gonna love these books
you will love
as
them.
long as you've got the tissue handy and you're ready to go.
Yes. And it's a happy ending at the end. So you get some cushioning at the end.
See, something to look forward to. So keep coming back and crying some more, and she'll try to get you there.
Exactly.
So. That's what we're all about. It's Hangin' With Show. We're all about hanging with you. Your readers can go to Amazon. They can find the information about the book there. They can find a book blurb. They can find the cover art.
Yes.
What they can't find is information about Megan.
Oh.
Okay, so you like to pull on the heartstrings. What about you? What pulls on your heartstrings? Favorite tearjerker movie?
Favorite tearjerker movie? That's a tricky one. Probably The Notebook. It's a similar concept. I know it's that cliche book to go with, but it's one of those where it's just loving.
It's
so
only
much
cliche
that
now. When it was just a book.
When it was just a book,
That's
I know
right.
that I have the original copy.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
one of those that you just, you love it. It's something that you feel, and that's the part that really
Well, the writer's job is to tell the truth.
Exactly.
Not facts are great, but that's for journalists.
Exactly.
The truth, what's in us.
Yes.
That's what you want to get to.
I agree.
And if you can make us cry, you've told us something about ourselves, which is probably why we're crying.
Yes.
Think about it. Let that sink in. Okay. So let's have some fun.
All right.
All right. You can fill your pool with anything except water. What's in it?
Tequila.
That was really fast,
Just kidding.
too. She answered quick.
How big's the pool? I mean, that might make some differences.
It's too late. She's got an Olympic-sized tequila waiting for her now. We know you're a writer. You're an author. You're a creator. What is your hidden talent? What don't we know? What's your hidden talent?
Running on little sleep, possibly?
That's the most natural talent that a writer could have. Okay. So many, many years from now, you're going to look back. What's on your bucket list? What do you want to look back and say, oh, I'm glad I did that? Give me 2 things that are on your bucket list.
I really want to go bungee jumping.
Another adrenaline junkie.
Yes, bungee jumping is one of those. No skydiving.
No
See, I have
skydiving.
limits
You gotta
on my
have.
adrenaline.
Okay, so earlier we
I
had
can
a
tether.
skydiver that didn't want to go on a bungee. Who knew? It's different things make different people tick. Aside from bungee jumping, what else is on that list?
So I'd really like to get back into horseback riding. I know it's like it's a regret bucket list. I used to do competitive hunter jumpers horseback
Wow.
riding. And so after I've got 3 children at home, so once the babies came along, the horseback riding had to take a back seat. And so that
Yeah, it's really hard to get those little baby pouches for a horse.
Just
stick
strap
them around. Yeah,
and
like
all that.
hey, internet saddlebags for babies. Think about it. Hey, what cheers you up when you're feeling down?
So when I'm
Not reading your books.
Not reading my books, no. So actually, when I'm down, this is going with me. I like a sad book. Like if I'm feeling down, I want to read something that's gonna.
There's something in that knowledge that other people are crying that really, really gets her going in the morning, guys. So
it's just one of those where, again, like appreciating life, and so when you can sob it out and then you just release it all.
I do. We pick on you, but we had an artist on the show not long ago from one of our conventions, and she said one of the greatest compliments she ever got was somebody came up and looked at her piece and they were crying. That's how that spoke to them. So it's just nice to know that you got into someone's heart and in their minds with your stories. If you could be on any game show, what one would you be on?
Family Feud.
More crying.
Nice trend.
Okay, so royalty checks come in at the end of the month. I'm going to limit your shopping here.
Oh.
If you can, she doesn't like no limits, no regrets. See that? How we do that on the show? You can buy any one item from a must-have seen on TV ad. What would you buy? She's already got one. I can see it in her face.
It's gonna sound terrible. So my youngest daughter, she's 3. She just got a cat, and so with the cat comes the litter box. And so I just saw on TV the ring that goes in the toilet, and I was like, if it eliminates the litter box, I'm down because she's 3 and she can't do the litter box.
I'm so gonna look that up now to find out what that's just. Cool. Okay. So, we're out there now. The world runs on social media. There's Facebook. There's Twitter. YouTube. You name it.
Yeah.
So, we want to know though. You're out there, telling people about your books, telling people, where to find your books, right? What's the last thing you took a picture of to post on Facebook?
Well, with Beach Babes, it was the badges that we were wearing was my last post as a host of Beach Babes.
As the host of Beach Babes. By the way, thank you so much for having us in here.
Of course,
we have had such a great time talking to your authors. They've been fantastic. Such an amazing, eclectic bunch of creators here. So if you were a candy bar, what would you be?
A white chocolate Kit Kat bar.
A white chocolate Kit Kat bar, which we have one of our authors will not go near. There's a whole, I guess, white chocolate issue. So look back at the other episodes and find out what that is. So what are you working on right now?
So right now we've actually got a couple books going. So I solo write and I co-write with K.S. Smith, who's the other host of this event. So we've got a couple solo books that we're each working on, as well as a co-write, which the co-write is what I'm gonna. It's Playing Sick is what it's gonna be called.
Playing Sick.
Playing Sick, and it's all about a girl who's lived a very controlled life, while her sisters lived the crazy life, and she goes after the therapist.
Not in any way autobiographical. Blah, I can actually talk sometimes too. What? Fantastic event. Really, really great event. You guys have done such an amazing job. And so, where did this come from? Just
Well, we like to party. Remember the tequila pool?
It's a tequila pool, yeah. Room full of oh my Lord, have mercy.
Didn't know what you were getting
This, it only gets better from here, folks. In addition to Beach Babes, where are you guys going to be up the road? Where are you going to be doing signings, or where are you going to be?
So right now we're taking a step back from our signings to really get some books out and books released.
Okay.
It's hard to balance the two, and K.S. Smith is getting married.
Yeah, when I'm not
kids,
when I'm not doing the show, they let me write a little bit, just a little bit. They time me, you know. Oh, 10,000 words. That's good. Let's go do the show now. So, again, thank you for having us in to do the show. Obviously, we love being here and talking to all your creators. Let's take a look here again at the Regrets series. This is Expired Regrets, also Secret Regrets, and there's a third.
A third.
Oh, a third.
It's called Wounded Regrets.
Wounded. She promised a happy ending, didn't she? Uh-huh. You know, you have to read your way through, find out. Look down in the description for links. We're going to put links to all 3 of these books out there, links to websites and things like that, social media, so people can find you out there. And they're telling me back there that we have to wrap it up, so I'm going to wrap it up by saying thank you so much, first of all, to Beach Babes Book Blast 2016 for inviting us in, to Famous Faces and Funnies, our great friends over there, Space Coast Comics, the Historical Miniature Gaming Society South, the Florida Book News, our terrific friends at Wordfire Press, and of course Something Unique Magazine. These are folks sharing our videos all over the World Wide Web. We're so grateful for that because they help to get the word out about our authors, artists, creators of all kinds. I'm GW Pomichter. We have been hanging at the Beach Babes Book Blast with Megan C. Smith, not only a contemporary romance author of the Regrets series, but one of the co-organizers of this event. We've had a fantastic time. I know YouTube, you've had a fantastic time. Clap or leave a comment. Leave a message for Megan. We'll make sure she gets it, okay? Thank you so much for having us in here. Everybody remember, subscribe, log on, tune in, and see who we're hanging with next.